How are you all doing? Are you all doing great? I sure am. Look at this, everyone. Our stock of cars, the Port of Antwerp, everything just gets even more and more and more interesting. Now, I want to show you all our hippie van. This is our Transitomobile Mobile. Look at this. Too bad it's not written peace and love on it, but I have some good news. It's written tax-free cars since 1973, and this is our amazing website, www.transautomobile.com. You should totally check out our website. But what you should also totally check out is our stock of cars just right here. Now, we have some more brand new Suzuki Jimnys that have just arrived not too long ago. But before I go further there, I want to compliment the weather just a little bit, guys. Today, the weather is perfect. Now I feel much, much better. It's awesome. It's awesome. Perfect timing for a live session with you all and the weather over here, and at the same time with our brand new vehicles. Right. So I was in the middle of explaining to you all about our brand new Suzuki Jimnys that have just arrived not too long ago. About this week, we're talking. So I had the chance to check them out, and it's amazing, guys. Just look at them. Everybody asks questions about the Suzuki Jimny 5-door. In fact, a lot of you have questions about the Suzuki Jimny 5-door. It's a great 5-door 4x4, a mini 4x4. In fact, what makes the Suzuki Jimny quite unique would be the fact that it's like a modern-day Willys Jeep, because it's you don't see this very often from other 4x4 manufacturers. Most of them have just gone all bulky, all big and everything. Whereas it's always remarkable how Jeep just stuck to its own nature. They stuck to what they always do, and they're all just being themselves. You see, they stuck to the same size for many decades already. They just saw a little evolution, and that's what makes it great. And then it doesn't stop there. We have our amazing stock of cars. Traditional 4x4s, luxury 4x4s, luxury SUVs. And it gets even better because we also have utility vehicles. We have pickups. We have minibuses. We can always order vans on customers' request. There are many kinds of vehicles we can order on customers' request. And just right here, I think, if I'm not mistaken, these are Suzuki Jimnys waiting to be shipped at any given moment. Oh, yes, indeed. They're going to be shipped at any given moment. That's great. Suzuki Jimnys waiting to be moved. Excellent. An army of Suzuki Jimnys waiting to be moved. And then just over here, we have many brand new vehicles also waiting to be shipped. See this? Just until the Renault Aurore over there. And we also have some newly delivered vehicles arrived, like some of the Mitsubishi L200 Tridents. And then here we have an ambulance that's also going to be shipped very, very soon. This is amazing. And over here we have another Toyota Hilux also waiting to be shipped to Burkina Faso. How amazing is that? So the hustle never stops. We just keep moving, keep hustling. You see? And then over here, more Mitsubishi L200 Tridents GLs. This is the entry level. So the entry level is quite significant thanks to the steel wheels. And also you get the hard plastic bumpers at the front. Now, make no mistakes. Never judge a book by its cover. There's many capabilities for this kind of pickup, because here I already see one big advantage. I can actually add accessories on the pickup to enhance its capabilities. You know what I picture myself doing? If I were to buy this pickup right now, I would add off-road tires, and I would certainly add a front bull bar. And I would probably add also some bed liner towards the back. You see? And for the interior, well, there's not much accessories needed. I mean, look at this. It's perfect. You get the tissue seats. You have the floor with a nice durable material, flexibility, some practicality solutions right here to the middle, 5-speed manual transmission, and you also have the normal traditional 4x4 system. And it's great. It's excellent. And you also have air conditioning, radio system. So, there's so little work that needs to be done on this thing. It's just great. You just need to do a little bit of work if you want, like adding off-road tires, adding a front bull bar, and next thing you know, boom, off you go. Start the engine and get going on your adventure. Now, let's say you want an upgrade. This would be the Mitsubishi L200 Trident GLX. So right over here, we have the painted front bumper and alloy wheels. So as you can see, there's a bit of style for the exterior. And then for the interior, it gets even more interesting because you have some center area. something to cocoon you all. And your 4x4 system now has a swivel wheel, which is rather fancy. Kind of gives me the memories of Land Rover back in the 2010s and very late 2000s. And you also have a 6-speed manual transmission. This is amazing. And tissue seats as well, durable material. But let's say you want an upgrade, you want to go luxurious, you really want a lifestyle pickup. Now, this would be our dear friend over here, the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GLS. Look at this bad boy. Now, he's also got some style to him. Look at him. He's got the chrome, he's got the painted front bumper in black, piano black, alloy wheels, chrome side view mirrors, chrome door handles, and the interior just gets better. You have leather seats, automatic transmission, and you also have Mitsubishi's famed Super Select 4x4 system and digital air conditioning. How amazing is that? And even leather-wrapped multifunctional steering wheel. Right. Lawrence Henry. Lawrence Henry. For information regarding the price, please send me a message, a direct message, and I'll be happy to get back to you. But if you're asking for price regarding the Mitsubishi L200 Triton, I can definitely confirm they are around, they start from around 20,000 euros. That's the starting price for the Mitsubishi L200 Triton. So entry level is the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GL. It does start from around 20,000 euros, if I'm not mistaken. And let's say you want something small, all right, something more flexible for the city. Here we have the Renault Oroch. The Renault Oroch is a great pickup that really suits the city vibe. It's great. It's excellent. Just right over here, Renault Oroch. Look at this. And then over here, we have an army of Toyota Hiluxes with various configurations, and I will dive into them right now. But before I go there, I want to show you all our army of Land Cruiser 70s series just right over here. This is amazing, everyone. It is endless. Just look at them. We have the Land Cruiser 76 series, which looks like your traditional 4x4, but make no mistakes, because this is not a 7-seater. This is actually a 10-seater. 2 passengers can sit right next to the driver's seat, and 3 passengers to the middle row, and 4 passengers to the third row. You see this? And then over here, we have the 78 series, which is a 3-door version, but it got the trooper seating setup towards the back, and it's got the slightly elevated roof. Now, this particular configuration is ideal for ambulance conversions. In fact, we're working on ambulance conversions at our third stock of cars near Brussels at Transit Mobile. We can add accessories here on customer's request, everyone. So, popular request everyone asks for will be off-road tires and a front bull bar, like this example sitting right over here. Now, this is a Land Cruiser 79 series on which we added accessories. We added off-road tires, the black steel wheels, and ARB front bumpers, and laser lights. No, it's not written loser. I know one of you guys pointed that out last time when someone jokingly said it's written loser here. It's written laser. Laser. I'm assuming that's a reference to the lighting, everyone. And then towards the roof, we also added a roof rack. And towards the rear, we added also steel bumpers. I think it's going to be ARB, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm not sure about the manufacturer of the rear bumper, but this wheel holder is certainly ARB. And it's got the off-road tire, spare tire over here. And we also added the bed liner for this bad boy over here. Look at him. So it's we added these accessories on a customer's request, everyone. And then over here in front, we have a lifestyle pickup. Now, this one is my favorite when I have to drop the kids off to soccer practice or drop the kids off to school or hit the mall or hit the gym. This one looks amazing. It's like your lifestyle pickup, something great for the weekend, something great for the weekdays, great for the tarmac on the road. But if ever you want to go on an adventure, you can actually. There's no compromise on off-road capabilities, but just make no mistakes, it's very, very sporty. This is a great alternative to the Ford Ranger Raptor. That's, I think, the best comparison I can compare it with. And then just right next to it, we have a big contrast. We have the workhorse, all right? A traditional Toyota Hilux workhorse. Single cabin, pack security with the steel wheels. And it's got the long bed, a J-deck bed. So J-deck bed is where you have the tether point on the side and a latch to open the rear door. You see? It's very different to your conventional pickups. See this? Look at this. Latch towards the back. Whereas most of the Hiluxes we sell here at Transautomobile, like the Hilux GR Sport, they have the E-deck bed. So that's where you have a bed like this. See? No tether point on the side. You have a little latch to open the door. It's just one single latch at the middle right there. And this one has a third stoplight as well, just right there, third stoplight. Whereas that's not the case for the J-deck bed, at least for this particular bad boy over here, the Hilux. Some of them have the third light stop just above over there. At least I know that's the case for the Nissan Navara. Yep, that's the case for the Nissan Navara. As you can see, there's a Nissan Navara just over there, right in front of me. That one has the third stop light, but it's above the window. Whereas Hilux, I know for some reason Hilux likes to put it onto the back door. So yeah, every car manufacturer has its own way of approaching the third stoplight. So just right here. Like, for example, this is another Hilux. For some reason, they put the third stoplight over here. They don't put it above the window. Right. So again, it's nothing to question, actually. Every car manufacturer has its own way of approaching things. Yeah. And then over here, we have a Toyota Hilux Pack Security double cabin. So again, same philosophy as the single cabin we saw earlier, except this is a double cabin. So it's all work-centric and everything. Now, advantages for the double cabin would be it's perfect for crew, transportation of crew, and the bed can be used to transport equipment and everything. So it's great for the mines, great for the law enforcement, great for construction sites. But make no mistakes, you can also buy it as a personal vehicle. What I would do is add off-road tires, add a snorkel, add a front bumper, and then boom. It's a similar philosophy as the Mitsubishi L200 Triton GL, the entry-level Mitsubishi L200 Triton. So it's great. You're not missing out on much, you see. You can also add a bed liner if you want. We've done this for our customers on request, customers' request. And the same for the interior goes that we can also add leather seats for the interior if you really need. Although I wouldn't want to have leather seats in a Pack Security Toyota Hilux. I'd rather have it the way it is. It's amazing. And then over here, we have the Toyota Hilux Adventure. Now, please excuse me if I'm wrong, because I know that we have the Hilux Adventure and the Hilux Invincible, and both of which look alike each other. There's just some minor differences. I know one of them is automatic and another one is manual, but the one with the manual transmission has the 360-degree parking camera, and I know it's certainly this one. This one has a dual zone climate control, leather seat, electric string adjustment for the driver's seat, manual transmission 6-speed, and then leather wrapped multifunctional steering wheel. So it's very, very nicely detailed. It's very well equipped, you see. But there's another one with the automatic transmission. I don't know which one is the Invincible and which one is the Adventure. Well, one of them is the other. I'm not sure. Now, these particular Toyota Hilux over here with the chrome at the front and the 6-spoke alloys and the red interior. You see the red tissue for the interior? See this? Now, this particular Hilux is very interesting because it has the petrol engine instead of the diesel engine. Because most of the Hiluxes we have here in our stock and most of the Land Cruisers here are all diesels. Well, we do have some petrol versions as well. But this particular Hilux is petrol. Now, the primary advantage of petrol is that it's very city-friendly. It's very short-distance friendly. So, whereas with diesel engines, you have to make sure you use them right. You have to use them for long distances. You have to drive them very often. Whereas petrol engines, they can be used however you like, you see. So it's that's already one great advantage, especially when you commute short distances or when you commute within cities or when you do a lot of start-stops. You see, start-stop, start-stop, start-stop. So it's very ideal for logistics. I see some advantages right here. Now, over here, more Toyota Hilux GR Sports. This is how amazing it is. It just gets endless. We have more and more over here. It's amazing. It's amazing. Now, over here, as I mentioned earlier, we have an army of Land Cruiser 70s series. More 70 series. Now, I forgot to explain to you all that the 79 series is the pickup version. So I explained to you all earlier how the 76 is going to be like your conventional 4x4, 5-door, spare tire on the back, except it's not a 7-seater, it's a 10-seater. And the 78 is going to be something like this with the elevated roof, 3-door, popular for ambulance or camper conversions, or it's also good for law enforcement because you have the trooper seating set up at the back. Also good for military purpose. In fact, it does have some reputation with the military purpose. this. But speaking of military, another interesting option would be the Toyota Land Cruiser 79 series, which is just right over here, the pickup version. Now, this is the pickup version. Great for law enforcement, great for military, great for utility, great for logistics as well. So it's like an upgraded version of the Toyota Hilux Pack Security, but it's just more of a workhorse, right? A more serious workhorse. Look at this. Now, will you just look at this? Now, this is something very interesting. It's something very cool. It's very unique, I'd say. It's, the Toyota Land Cruiser 79 series. It's very unique. Now, a lot of people ask questions about the 79 series because it's always fascinating to know that there's a classic car still being made today. But make no mistakes, Toyota doesn't build these cars for the pleasure or for the fun of it, for collection purposes. They build it for utility because to this day, the engineering behind the Land Cruiser 70 series is just so good that you cannot mistake them. You cannot flaw them. You see, this is how good they are. You wish you had them in America. Hey, Brad. Yeah, I think this would really look cool in the United States. In fact, if I were you, I would definitely pick the V8 version because I had the chance to drive one of the 78 series, which had a V8 engine. I don't know if it was a petrol or if it was a diesel, but the acceleration was very smooth and it felt quite comfortable to drive. Certainly was better. It had a V8 engine. That's all I remember of it. So it was very smooth to drive. I just don't know which one it was. Uh, but yeah, they really would suit the USA. You know, great for cruising. Actually, when it comes to cruising long distances, you might want to think carefully about this because the interior is very work centric. That's all I can say. It's very utility oriented. You see, but then again, it's a great cruiser for long distances. HD80 of Philip Mayer. HD80. What are you referring to? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Uh, so basically, hey, bonjour, Sadissou, ça va? Alors, so over here we have now the luxury SUVs. So just right in front of me is a Range Rover Sport. Now the Range Rover Sport is a direct competitor to the Audi Q7, Mercedes GLE, and the BMW X5. And I have to say that not too long ago we also had the Audi Q7 and the Mercedes GLE, and well, it was a GLE coupe rather, and they were great luxury 4x4s. But the Range Rover seems to have more class, I'd say. Like Range Rover has the most unique image, I'd say, status rather. Whereas Mercedes has the most class. Mercedes definitely feels like you're driving a royal carriage when you sit inside. You definitely feel someone royal. Whereas when we sat in the Audi Q7, it is definitely the most techiest out of them all. The screens, the touch screens, and everything. And just right over here is my amazing colleague Danny. Hey, Danny, how are you?
Good.
So, what are we up to today?
I'm going to rearrange our stock a little bit,
Oh,
filling up the gaps in between.
oh, that's great.
It stays a bit compact for the new cars that are going to arrive.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, so as you just heard, Danny's going to arrange his stock a little bit because there are some new cars that are going to be arriving quite soon. So, this is a very exciting development. This is very cool. So we export cars from different manufacturers, everyone, like Audi, BMW, Mercedes, Lexus, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Toyota, and Suzuki's as well. Now, also on customers' request, we can order all kinds of vehicles. We've even exported Rolls Royces, Bentleys, and Maybachs. So on customers' request, we can make all kinds of arrangements. Just contact us at Transautomobile, and we can make the arrangement for you right away. According to Danny, earlier he explained to me how there's a Lexus that's on its way here. So it's quite a interesting development. It's very cool. So I can't wait to see how that goes. Can't wait to see it. And we've also exported cars from different manufacturers like Jeep as well, North American cars. Also, the Ford F-150, the Raptor, The Ford Bronco Raptor was also an export we had here not too long ago. Great vehicles, by the way. Off-road capable. I like to call them the all-season luxury cars. You see, all-season, all-terrain. And here's Danny again. So, how many cars are we expecting, Danny?
The days to come. So 15 or so.
Oh, 15.
15 new cars.
Are they going to come today?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Yep. I understand.
The shipping and container business, it's not also it's not so easy to predict an exact date.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
Usually there's often there's a delay
Mm-hmm.
For the ship to arrive.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't pin an exact date on that.
I can understand.
It's in the days to come.
It's in the days to come. It's in the making. All right. Well, we'll see how this goes. By the way, I had the chance to drive the Suzuki Jimny, and I have to say it's quite a nice off-roader. Let's ride with Danny. All right, Danny, we're going for a little ride. Okay, so Danny is going to give us a little lift, show us what it's like. The Suzuki Jimny is like, it's got this very narrow interior. It's very off-road centric. But I think that's what makes it very desirable in that sense. It's very unique in that sense, guys. I mean, you know, it's not every day you get a 4x4 like this. The visibility outside is excellent. Wow. Oh, gosh. Sadisu, you like the Toyota Tundra. Danny, have we ever exported a Toyota Tundra by any chance? The big pickup?
Yes. In the past we had we sometimes had a Toyota Tundra,
Oh, yeah.
but that doesn't happen that a lot.
Oh, yeah, but it can happen. Oh, yes.
We can have every car the customer likes. So
Oh, this is amazing. So if you guys heard correctly, we can have every car. Danny's just confirmed what I've long said, everyone. We can order all kinds of brand new vehicles on customer's request. And if you're interested in a Toyota Tundra, that's something we can arrange right away.
then we'll get it.
Then we'll get it. I'll buy it. All right. All right, this Suzuki Jimny is also going to get moving. I like to move it. Then this red Jimny over here. All righty. So Danny always makes the correct measurements. He always takes into account the space needed and how much place the vehicle he's parking takes. And this applies to all the vehicles. He's used to the dimensions of all the vehicles here, whether it's a truck, whether it's a car as small as the Suzuki Jimny. So we take space very seriously here at Trans Automobile. Every space, every square inch matters. So yeah, it's something we always have to look into. Now, I'm very much looking forward to the new shipments that are arriving, but the date of arrival, the timing is not precise. So it's something that's going to be waited for. We'll see how things go. All right. So also, it's very cool. Now, many people also ask questions about the Hias minibuses. Oui, bien sûr. Je vais dire à Danny, vous dites bonjour, bien sûr. So a lot of people also talk about the Toyota Hiace minibus. The Toyota Hiace minibuses are great, very practical, and also great for conversions to ambulances. This is how good they are. Danny, um, there's somebody who says hello to you. Sadisu. He says hello to you.
Hello, Sadisu. Okay.
Yes. Oh, we'll see what he says. Sadisu, Danny says hello to you. And then how much for the Suzuki Jimny? What's the price of the Suzuki Jimny? Jimny. Well, I know the Suzuki Jimny starts around 16,000 euros or a bit more, if I'm not mistaken, but that's for the three-door version. The three-door version starts around 18 to 17 or 16,000 euros. Whereas there is a Suzuki Jimny that costs maximum around 28,000 euros, if I'm not mistaken. So when it comes to the pricing of the Suzuki Jimny, please check our website or send me a direct message on Facebook or Instagram, and I will get back to you. Send me a direct message and I'll get back to you. Okay? Because I'd love to help you regarding the price of the Suzuki Jimny. All I know is that it's between 17 to 28,000 euros, depending on configuration. Some of them have the manual transmission, some of them have the automatic transmission, some of them have the GL trim level, some of them have the GLX trim level. That's also notable by the exterior, as you can see. The front light, which is quite simple, that's the GL. The front light that has the xenon, that is going to be the GLX. So that's there's some major differences already. Oh, right. We're going to be moving the vehicles a bit back, creating space. More paint work available, different paint configurations. Everything okay?
Yeah, sure.
Good. Alrighty. Hooray. We good. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Saki. Thank you. Thank you for joining us on the live session. Oh, right. We'll see how everything goes. And there's also the Toyota RAV4 just right in front of us. A lot of you ask questions also about the RAV4. It's a great crossover SUV. I tell you that already. Let's see what. I think another thing that's remarkable about the Suzuki Jimny is the not so loud engine. So for those of you concerned about sound pollution, rest assured the Suzuki Jimny is very quiet. I can't even hear it from here. It blends very well with the background noise. See, that's how great it is. And then over here we have the Toyota Land Cruiser 250 Prado VXL First Edition. Now this is the top of the range Toyota Land Cruiser 250 Prado. It's got the leather seats, multifunctional steering wheel, leather wrapped for the interior. But for the exterior, we see the duotone paintwork. So over here we have the beige paint, and then onto the roof you have this white tone of paint, which looks awesome, by the way. Very, very cool. Leather seats with the electric seating adjustment for the driver's seat. That's amazing. It's quite amazing how they've improved the Toyota Land Cruiser 250 Prado. They changed its image completely, making references to classic Toyota Land Cruiser models from the 1970s. Like the 70s series, really. It looks like a modernized version of the 70s series. That's quite remarkable thing about it. All right, so Danny just compacted everything. He's going to move the Jimneys all the way back there. I think he's creating more space here so that there'll be space for newly delivered vehicles. Because as he said, 15 vehicles will be arriving, so maybe later this week or earliest next week. We'll see how things develop. We'll see how things go further from here. And over here, we have the Toyota Hiace high roof. Toyota Hiace high roof. Now, I had the chance to drive the Toyota Hiace high roof, and I have to tell you, it's quite a nice minibus to drive. It's very, very comfortable. The steering wheel is very light. The changing of the gears is smooth. The acceleration is actually quite nice. So it's I think one of the best minibuses I've driven. It's just so good. They really improved it. There's something about the driving quality is really nice for the Toyota Hiace. They did a good job with it. Now, here at Transautomobile, we also exported a 4x4 version, to which we added accessories to, and that one had really good acceleration. It was a great one to drive. Honestly, acceleration was brilliant, quite smooth, but it had a rather powerful engine to it, which could explain the good acceleration. Yeah, it's really, really good. This is very, very nice. Oh yes, we got to warm up the van. Warming up the van, I see. All right. Okay, well, got some more and more vehicles over here. Now, I want to show you all my favorite pickup of all, the Nissan Navara over here. The Nissan Navara has to be one of the best pickups I've seen. Now, don't mind about the mattress over here. The mattress was from a container. Yeah, but just over here we have the Nissan Navara. It's kind of like the best of both worlds because here it's like a bridge between your lifestyle pickups and your workhorse pickups. So workhorse pickup would be something like your Mitsubishi L200 Prado GL just over here. And then an example of your lifestyle pickup would be something like your Toyota Hilux GR Sport, just right over here. You see this? That would be your lifestyle pickup. Something like a Ford Ranger Raptor as well. Whereas the Nissan Navara has always managed to become like the bridge between the duo. You see, so it's always had this appeal about it. Something very uh, nice to look at, but at the same time, something very tough to work with. Something very strong, something durable, something reliable. This is the one thing I've always liked about the Nissan Navara models in general. Now, when it comes to the pricing of the Nissan Navara SE Plus wide body, which is this one, it's called the SE Plus wide body. It's the pricing is definitely around 25,000 euros, maybe less or maybe more, but I'm just gonna say around 25,000 euros because I'm not very sure about the pricing for this one. But I know that we also had the Nissan Navara Pro 4X, which is the higher spec, and that one costed around like 27,000 euros, 500 or so. If I'm not mistaken, or maybe a little bit more, or maybe less. I'm not sure. But it's almost like the Mitsubishi L200 Tridents here. See, I think the Mitsubishi L200 Trident GLS is also another example of a great pickup between your lifestyle and your workhorse. There's always so much you can do with these pickups. That's how good they are. And just over here, we also have the Mitsubishi Pajero Montero Sports, like the GLS just over here. The GLS is quite notable thanks to the 6-spoke alloys. And then we also have the Mitsubishi GLX over here, which notably has a different alloy, thicker tires. But hey, do not underestimate it. They all have advantages. See this? And more mini buses over here, like the Toyota Hiace. Here we are. And then speaking of buses, we also have the Toyota Coaster mini buses. Now, the Toyota Coaster mini buses are really, really flexible, as I always say. They have been around for many years, many decades, actually. So they have a reputation backing them. And also, some of them are 22 seaters, some of them are 30 seaters. And for example, this particular one is a 22 seater because I can see it has a fridge inside, whereas some of them are 23 seaters. The 23 seater version has an extra seat to it. That's self-explanatory. So that's what helps it stand out. See this? And then just over here, we have the Astra HD9 truck with the crane and the drop side flatbed. And then here we have the Iveco Eurocargo tanker. Yep. It's very, very nice. All right. We've got the more Suzuki Jimnys over here. All right, everyone. I'm going to wrap this up. All right, let me just... All right. Thank you all for joining me on this live session. Don't forget to push the like button, push the follow button, and check out our next live session coming very soon next week on Monday, everyone. It's going to be very exciting. Hope the weather is good that day. And I look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. Take great care of yourselves. And this is a very good start to the new year. I'm so happy to see you all, okay? Now it's a bit chilly now. It's starting to get a bit chilly for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been out for ages. But it's great being on here with you guys, okay? All right, take great care of yourselves. And I'm going to wrap this up. Take care, and I'll see you all next time.